Alright, market recap and trade recap from today, Thursday, January 8th, and then a possible, really good trade that I didn't take, but probably should have. So, yeah. So, starting off, bias is the number one most important thing. And coming in today, we were, trading around here when I hopped on the charts. And there was this hourly order block here, and then there was 30-minute BPR here. So I was like, all right, bet. I wanted to see, excuse me, and we'd already seen previous day low. So I was like, all right, bet. I want to see, this hold. I want to see this hold, and then, get, some longs, because on, the higher time frame, it kind of just, to me, was looking like, a market maker buy model here, back to the upside, which, I liked a lot. And on the 4 hour, daily actually, the previous day closed bullish. We have these relative equal highs here, resting right below this daily SIBI. So that's kind of what I was looking for here. And then and so yeah, and then just we were below midnight, below the daily open, below previous day low. I just didn't really want to short down here. And the only trade really that I saw was prior to market open, which I'll go over right now, which I think I'm actually gonna hop in replay mode for. Okay. So on the 4 hour, we inverse this gap. So we have 4 hour IFG right here, right? And then we have the previous candle's 4 hour closing bullish, which we sweep here. I wonder, do we put any SMT? Hold on. It is the 2 o'clock candle. Okay, no, they both sweep. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. They both sweep, so there's no SMT here. But they both sweep into the daily 4 hour fair value gap, and then there's a gap fill. 1 hour gap fill right here. Which we tap, right? So that high, and then on the, so now we have a 4 hour in. This actually was a really good trade. I don't know how I missed this, but we have the 4 hour inverse, and then tapped a 1 hour gap fill, which we held. So now we have a 4 hour aligned, 1 hour aligned, and then on the 15-minute, we create a rejection block. Boom. And so this would have been to these lows right here. This would have been by far the cleanest setup. And it sucks because I was on the charts watching, and I didn't even see this. Yeah, so we have our 3 aligning time frames, and it's clear. Clear. We have the 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15. Those are the 3 most ideal time frames to be aligned. And so we take that, we get some EL here, and then let's keep going. We get EL here, and this hits on M and Q, so I wouldn't have been filled on NQ, but would have been on M and Q. So I would have gotten filled if I took this. But you also, if I did the CE, wouldn't have gotten filled. But if you do the account for the 2 points of fuckery, then you would have had 0 drawdown, 7-point stop, targeting, boom. These highs, or sorry, these lows right here. 8 points. So, and market opens here. I would have had my stop. I would have had my stop like right here. So, it was protected. And I'm actually gonna put this in the trade examples because this is so clean. But and we're above midnight. We're above midnight. This has to be a data low. I didn't check, but we're above midnight. We're above the where's the 4 hours candle? We're above the 4 hour. This current 4 hours candle's open. We have max expansion, standard deviation here, and we have our 3 aligning time frames. So we got the previous 4 hour candle. Like this is as A plus as it gets. And I missed it, and it sucks. It really does. But it is what it is. So then the trade that I took, which I already went over in my journal, got pretty in depth with it, was here. It was this. There was S&P at these lows, created a 5-minute rejection block, the 1 hour 1 minute CISD, tapped that, gave a nice wick here, created a 2-minute order block. Oh wait, it didn't even create a 2-minute order block. What was I on? Oh well. So took that, break even, got edged, and then stopped. And my bias and just draw here was just wrong. So that sucks. Yeah, this is definitely the best trade of the day. So yeah, I could have made, probably would have risked 7-point stop, would have went 140 times 10, about 1,400 could have been made here. So yeah, it sucks. Really does. But it's just proof that how you trade works, and that it appears almost every day, and you just unfortunately suck at seeing it before it happens. So yeah, and people who say standard deviation doesn't work, or if you ever don't trust standard deviation, look at this, 2.5, boom, bottom 6, and then it aligned with this standard deviation too, boom, like they both follow the day, like standard deviation works. But this setup here was A plus. So yeah. That's about it for today. Just had the wrong bias. Clearly. So it sucks, but it's whatever. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, I wanted these longs, but the shorts were cleaner. The shorts were cleaner, so shorts would have been the play here. So yeah, that's it for today's market recap. Oh yeah, I'll go over just like my journal, confluences, thought process. Need to start doing outlooks more, and like where I think draw will go. You make sure you keep doing those. These are the stats right now. Have 2190, 4 to 5 winning days. This will drop to probably like 1,000, I'd guess. And then there'll be a 250 losing day here. These stats suck. I'm gonna be honest. Profit factor 2, it's ass. But yeah, that's about it.